Okay, this next article is from Reduxx.info. It's titled Women File Lawsuit Against University of Wyoming Sorority Over Admissions of Trans-Identified Male Who Watches Them Undress. I I wonder which one it is in this photo. Is it the five short girls or the hulking Goliath behind them? Huh. Okay. It reads, 7 women are suing the Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority after it was told to admit a male who identifies as transgender to to the University of Wyoming chapter. Artemis Langford, 21, was accepted into KK following a vote that was held after he submitted an admission form last September. I feel so glad to be in a place that I think not only shares my values, but to be in a sisterhood of awesome women. Maybe I need to go lower. And make history. Langford told The Branding Iron, a local publication where he also employed as a contributor, during an interview last year. They want to break the glass ceiling. Trailblazing, you know. Maybe I need to do more of a, they want to break the glass ceiling, you know. Trailblazing. And I certainly feel as their first trans member, at least in the chapter, in Wyoming history. I don't know. That man. As a member of Kappa Kappa Gamma, Langford, who is 6 feet 2 inches tall, 6 feet 2 inches, and 260 pounds, oh my God, is allowed to live in the KKG house, which accommodates up to 50 women. Though he currently lives outside of the sorority house, he is set to move into the residence within a year, where he would have access to shared shower facilities. Doors to the communal showers do not lock, and the main bathroom located on the second floor is not equipped with a private changing area. Though Langford resides elsewhere for the time being, women allege that he frequently sits in the second floor common area watching the women. An adult human male does not become a woman just because he tells others that he has a female gender identity and behaves in what he believes to be a stereotypically female manner. Reads the legal complaint filed on Monday in the U.S. District Court of Wyoming. It gets worse. Oh God, it gets worse. The fraternity council has betrayed the central purpose and mission of Kappa Kappa Gamma by conflating the experience of being a woman with the experience of men engaging in behavior generally associated with women, like Dylan Mulvaney. Oh my God, I'm a girl. I cried today. How am I doing, girls? Jesus, sweet Lord. Uh, the 7 anonymous women, all of them who are either current or previous members of the UW sorority chapter, filed the lawsuit on March 27th against the sorority and its council president, Mary Pat Rooney. It's a mouthful. Langdon is referred to by the pseudonym Terry Smith, more like Terry Crews, uh, in the legal documents, which uses male pronouns to address him. The plaintiffs are requesting that the court void Langford's membership to KKG. I'll bet. I'll bet. Court records reveal that the young women are alleging Langford had been voyeuristically peeping on them while they were in intimate situations, and at least one occasion had a visible erection while doing so. One sorority member walked down the hall to take a shower, wearing only a towel. She felt a an unsettling presence. Oh my God. First thing, I'm sorry, that sounds terrifying. But just like, I sense a disturbance. That's what she's talking about. That's what this man is putting out there into the ether. Okay. Okay. She felt an unsettling presence. Uh, she turned and saw Mr. Smith watching her silently, the court document reads. Mr. Smith has, while watching members enter the sorority house, had an erection visible through his leggings, the suit says. Other times he has had a pillow in his lap. This guy's tucking it up under a belt 24. He probably not wearing a belt. Okay. Uh, the complaint adds that Langford is sexually interested in women, as evidenced by his Tinder profile, through which he seeks to meet women. It is further alleged that Langford took photographs of the women while at a sorority slumber party, where he also is said to have made inappropriate comments. Smith repeatedly questioned the women about what vaginas look like, breast cup size, whether women were considering breast reductions and birth control, the complaint alleges. Langford was supposed to leave the slumber party at 10 p.m. That evening, but did not, saying that he intended to leave after the women fell asleep. After singing to himself at approximately 11 p.m., Langford finally left the residence at midnight, only to return the next morning. At that time, it stated that Langford stood silently in the corner of the room while watching other pledges change out of their sleeping garments. The lawsuit also highlighted a disturbing incident involving one of the women as she changed her clothing. Unaware that Langford had returned to the house, she faced away from the women and removed her shirt. The woman, who was not wearing a bra, turned to discover Langford staring at her after she had put on a clean shirt. Some of the KKG members would later tell the woman that Langford had appeared sexually aroused during this incident. It was claimed that Langford stood with his hands over his genitals and has since repeatedly questioned the woman about her romantic attachments. Oh my God, this is a nightmare. This goes on forever. Langford's membership was made possible by language within a recent guidance issued by sorority leaders on inclusivity. The National KKG Guide for Supporting Our LGBTQ states that Kappa Kappa Gamma is a single gender organization comprised of women and individuals who identify as women whose governing documents do not discriminate in membership, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so anyway, that's the story. Okay, we're going to cut it off right there. That's the story. But that's what's happening. I mean, this is like one isolated thing, and while I think that anyone who swims or dips their toe into the trans agenda, there's something wrong. Okay, there's something going on there. Something snapped in the brain, and therapy would be the way to go, and preferably a therapist that doesn't affirm you. Good Lord. But that's something else entirely. Whether that man is wearing a dress or not, he's gonna be doing that. Again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I'm uploading every time. You'll also find me on Rumble in the link down below, and I'm really glad you guys stuck around. You've been watching Doublespeak.